Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Ayanis. If you're new here, you're gonna love it here. And if you're coming back for another video, I love you. So today we're gonna have a girl talk, chit chat. It's raining outside, y'all. It is pouring down. Actually, it's not cats and dogs, but it's actually like that soft, relaxing rain, which is what led me to be like, you know what? I don't really feel like doing too much. It's a Saturday. I don't feel like doing too much, but I am gonna do my makeup, get cute, order me some takeout. I ordered me some pho, y'all, and I'm so hungry. I can't wait to eat this. That's why I got this little blanket. In case I like drop anything, at least it'll lay on the blanket and not on the pink couch. We are here on the comfy couch, the pink couch. And I just wanted to make this video kind of like a safe haven and kind of like just a moment of vulnerability. And I wanted to talk to you guys like my girls, you know what I'm saying? Like all my friends right now, it's the weekend and everybody's like busy and has a lot going on. So I was like, what better way to just have a conversation, you know, talk to the camera and some girls out there that are like myself that might need to hear this, you know? So today's topic at hand is going to be how to get rid of this idea of perfectionism so you can get on to be your most authentic self, okay? And the reason I wanted to talk about this is because this is something that I struggle with, baby. This is something that I struggle with real bad. I can't wait to eat this food, y'all. Let me show y'all what I got. I got me some shrimp pho, which is in here. Well, the pho's in here and the juice is in here. And then I got me some, okay, these are like the toppings. And then I got me some, let me show you, some shrimp spring rolls, which are super busted. Okay, let me get my food together and then we will get right into it. So I really wanted to talk about this. I've been wanting to do this video for a minute because this is something that I struggle with. This idea that you have to be perfect, or this idea that you gotta put on a front or a facade, you know what I mean, in order to come off appealing or whatever the hell that means. And then so much to the point I used to get in my head real bad about like wanting things to be a certain way, or like having to wait till something is a certain way to feel like, oh, if it's perfect like this is when I'll make it or whatever, which is really a bunch of BS. Oh wow, this is really dangerous. Don't try this at home. The fact that I'm just pouring this, but that's why I have this blanket right here. I cannot wait to eat this. It smells so good. Oh, I love pho. Okay, hold on. Let me also, while I do that, let me put this down here. And, okay, what else do I need? Okay, I got a fork. I like it really spicy. I'm like, where did I put, I had some, oh wow. I'm like, I had some, oh, not me spilling. See, that's terrible. I had some chili peppers. I don't know where that stuff is, child. It's, what the heck? Hold up. I think because I ordered this hours ago. And then I did my makeup. That now the pho is, oh, this tastes so good. Hold on, I really gotta, this is not an ASMR. I'm taking way too long just to damn set this shit up. Wait, where's the chili pepper? Okay, I got some sriracha too. I like it spicy. I like it real spicy. All right. So, oh my gosh. be a moment for you and me to just sit and have a talk, girl, because we need to have a talk. Oh my goodness. Let me put it down for a second. I ordered Sprite. Okay. Something about them canned Sprites, they just... I'm not supposed to be drinking soda, but nonetheless, here we go. Let's get into it. All right, guys, so I really wanted to discuss three key ways, and there are more, but I think these 3 key ways will really, really help anyone who is, you know, trying to overcome this issue. And I feel like we do it without noticing that we try to make sure that everything is already perfect. And when I say perfect, like right, or how you see it in your head, before you can begin or do something. And I just think it's really, really crippling me, you. It's crippling all of us to think that we have to be perfect or do things a certain way, or it has to be like this or like that. And that's hurting you from being who you're truly supposed to be. And you can only be who you are. You know what I'm saying? We can't be all the other people that we love and see. We can only be ourselves. You can admire someone, you can appreciate someone, but you cannot be anyone else but you. At the end of the day, baby, you gotta go to sleep with you, you gotta live with you, and you gotta love the skin that you're in. It's as simple as that. Excuse me. I'm just gonna eat one more thing, and then we're gonna get right into it. I promise. These are so good. I haven't ate all day, y'all. This is, it's the peanut sauce for me. I love these. I'm not kidding. That stuff is so good. All right, so I wrote some notes on my phone just so I wouldn't forget or get sidetracked. So, 3 ways to stop trying to be so perfect so you can be your most authentic self. All right. The first one is comparison, right? So, stop comparing yourself to others. And I know that sounds so much easier. I got something stuck in my teeth. Stop comparing yourself to others. I know that sounds so much easier said than done. But comparison is like, it's stopping you from even being grateful for what you have and who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you can't be grateful for the things that you have now, I mean, what makes you think that you will be able to have more later or handle more later? You know what I mean? And I believe in God, Jesus Christ. And why would he bless you with more things when you can't even handle the things that you already have? You can't appreciate the things that you already have. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it goes without saying that you can only run your race, your marathon. You can't be looking to the right or to the left, or when that happens, you'll put yourself behind, you know, and you won't be who and where you're supposed to be. And that's another thing, realizing that we are where we're supposed to be at all times. Not, it's too late, it hasn't happened for me yet. That is when you get in your mind. And when you are comparing like that, I'm gonna give you an analogy. I wrote this down. I can give you an analogy, okay? When you finally got something, right, and then you realize when you got it that it's really like, it's not even all that, okay? So when we were younger, and when you were like, and you may be younger now, so hear me out when I say this, but for all my girls that are in their 20s, you know what I mean, or, you know, even as a a teenager, but you may not realize this just yet. But when you were like 7, 8, and you were a little girl and you were playing outside, but you would like come around your older cousins and like your aunties and whoever you looked up to and be like, man, I just want to grow up. Like I want to grow up. I'm so tired of being a kid. This is so not it. I want to be older. I want to be able to wear what I want. I want to be able to do what I want, go where I want, where I please. I want to be able to dress how I want. I want to do everything. I want to be older. I want to get older and be a grown woman and be a feminine woman and have my own car, my own apartment, my own everything, right? So to us that are, you know, in our 20s now, right? From when we were younger to now, realizing, girl, the grass isn't greener on the other side, okay? Meaning comparing, I couldn't wait to be older like those people and be like an adult, only to realize when you get in adulthood, it's the most ghetto hood there is. Bills, you gotta pay bills. It's so ghetto. See, like comparing from when you're younger to wanting to be older, and then you get older and you realize that shit is not even what you thought it was gonna be. You know what I'm saying? It's not even, baby, I wish badly I could go back to when I was, you know what I mean, like, I don't know, 9 years old and didn't have a bill to pay, a care in the world. I wish, very, very much so. Trust you me? And that's why it's important to just enjoy everything and be grateful for what it is in the now. If you can't enjoy and be grateful for what you have right now, it's really hindering you. You have no idea. It's hindering you. Another thing, right? You're going to want to hang in close for this. Another thing, you are inspiring people that don't even tell you that you're inspiring them, right? So let's say you don't have the floor to ceiling windows yet, because I don't. I have an apartment that I love, and you know, this is technically considered a luxury apartment, right? And I love it. Like I've got, you know, stainless appliances, and I've got an island, and I love my place. I love my space because I appreciate it and I know where I am for what it is. But when you compare and you're saying to yourself, oh, what I have isn't good enough, it's like somebody has less than you and they're inspired by you. Somebody who already has, you know what I mean, wishing for what you have, even an apartment, even if you have an apartment and it's not the floor to ceiling windows, there might be people that look up to you and that want to get to that level. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's important to live in the moment of who you truly are. Of course, one day it's a dream to live in the penthouse with a little puppy and, you know what I mean, have a crazy nice view and all of these things. But it's like, I appreciate what I have now, and I'm authentic to who I am right now in this process, because there's also someone out there that I may be inspiring, right? Like for where I am right now. And there may be someone else in the same position as me, right? And we're like, I have goals, I know where I want to go and who I want to be. I want to have the penthouse suite with the floor to ceiling windows and the high rise with the puppy, and wake up and drink my greens every day, which you can do that now. That's the thing, you can do that now. You don't have to wait till you get there to do that. But that's why it's important to be authentically, whatever you have right now, enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? And not waiting until you get that, which is this idea of perfectionism. Once I get that, then I can like be who I'm supposed to be. No, you can be who you're supposed to be authentically right now with whatever you have. Y'all, this is good. So comparison is the thief of joy. That's not just a phrase. That's really true. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, I have struggled with that for a long time. Because I used to look at other people, right, and look at their journeys and be like, why isn't this happening for me yet? And then realizing, like, just be happy for others. You know what I'm saying? Don't look at others and say, you know, why aren't you there yet? You're gonna get there. But you can't get there with that attitude of like, oh, this isn't happening for me. Like, when is it gonna happen? Be grateful for what you have. Enjoy it. Use what you have and the tools you have to inspire yourself and inspire others. That's how you can get out of this mindset of trying to be perfect, aka when I say being perfect, when I say being perfect, like in this instance, when I make it or I'm successful, like, oh, then it's perfect. Then it's everything. Then I have the house, I have the car, I have the money, I have everything, right? But not realizing like you have to be who you are and who you're supposed to be at all times in order to even receive that. You get what I'm saying? That's why authenticity is important, and that idea of like perfectionism, once you get it, or if you're already, you know, if you already have it, then I have everything that I need. But no, you already have everything you need. You have you. You have you. And honestly, that's all you need at the end of the day. Whoever you are and whatever that looks like. So comparison, we throwing her out the window. We gotta stop that. We're not doing that no more. Next up, we're gonna say facing your fears. Let's talk about it. So basically, when I wrote this down in my note, I said forcing yourself to do things that you want to do, but you're too scared to do, right? And especially when you feel like your heart is pulling you in a direction to do something, like you know you really want to do it, but you're not doing it because you feel like it's not good enough yet, which goes back to when I was talking about comparison being in your head, like waiting on this idea of something to be aesthetically pleasing, or waiting to post your content until it's absolutely perfect, or waiting until it has 1,000 likes. Like, do stuff because you want to do stuff. You'll be waiting forever if you're doing stuff based upon the fact of like what you have, what you don't have, or trying to please others. It's not worth it. You have to do what you want to do. Oh, I got some spice in my eyes. Shit. Damn. Okay, I'm good. You have to do what you want to do for you. And I'll give you an example. This year, I did a play that I was in, a theater play. I've always wanted to do a theater play, and I've always wanted to get into acting and things like that. Excuse my loud ass refrigerator for hitting. I don't know if it's even that loud. I could be doing the most. So, any which way, I did this play this year, and I was so happy I did it because I was like, wow, look at me pushing myself to do things that I've always wanted to do. And not caring about, you know, what other people think, or like a metric or a number, or like everyone seeing it or knowing about it. Like, doing it because I genuinely wanted to do it, because I genuinely had this on a list of things that I wanted to do in my life, because I like it, because I enjoy it. That's another thing. Knowing what you like, knowing what you enjoy, knowing, you know what I mean, how you talk to yourself, you know what I mean, how you talk, how you think, everything. I think we have gotten kind of brainwashed in a way, right? Obviously, I mean, we get online and we see all these things and we're like, I want this, I want to have that, or I need this. I want my body to be like this, I want my face to be like that. Trying to mold ourselves into all these different things instead of just realizing like who you are is who you're supposed to be. You were created to be exactly who you are, the way that you are. Change is good. You can always change and work on yourself. Now, don't get it twisted. Working on yourself, super important. And that's another conversation for another day, baby. But definitely figuring out like yourself and quieting the noise of what we see all the time online and what we see in the media and what we see in general, and just realizing like, hey, this is what I like about myself. I like that, you know what I mean? I'm a morning person. I like that I'm a, I don't know, I can be kind of loud, or that I'm an introvert. Whatever it is that you, like the traits that you know about yourself, getting to know yourself a little bit more, a little bit better, so you can like learn to love yourself. You get what I'm saying? Even with all the quirks and the corniness, like you can still be who you're supposed to be. This idea of trying to be like other people and other things is really like, it's messing up your spirit. You know what I'm saying? Like, perfectionism is really, we're brainwashed. We're brainwashed to think that everything has to be a certain way. And then you can't hear the noise. I mean, and then you're drowning the noise and you can't hear yourself. So then it's stopping you, it's giving you anxiety. And I can speak on this only because I've dealt with this. It's giving you anxiety to want to do certain things that you want to do simply because you think in your head it's not good enough. It's not where it should be. I'm not where I should be yet, so I don't want to do it. I'm not going to put myself out there. I'm not going to post the content. I'm not going to quit the job and start the business, you know what I mean? Or I'm not going to do the interview for the job because I'm scared I won't get it. Like all of those negative thoughts, those also, you're also welcoming those when you're waiting on perfection. You're welcoming those negative thoughts, which is also hindering you from what you know you can do, right? When you authentically know who you are and know that you are that girl, because you are, you can say, I'm gonna get the job. It's gonna all work out for me. Everything's working out for me. You know what I'm saying? You can have a better better clarity, so you can stop being afraid of doing all the stuff that you want to do. I don't know, if you wanna, I don't know, jump out of a plane, and I'm not saying something crazy like that. No, don't say I told you to go jump out of a plane. But whatever it is that you want to do in life, whatever it is, if you want to be a singer, if you want to be a painter, a creative, if you want to be a fashion designer, if you want to go to school and be a biology, be a scientist, whatever it is that you want to do, you know what I mean? Waiting for the right moments and the perfect everything, it's just stopping you. It's stopping you because you're afraid of your fears. And that is so important. Stop being afraid and face your fears. Face your fears so that you can be yourself, so that you can hear yourself and know yourself and go, that's me. I did that because I wanted to do it. Because that's who I really am at the core of my essence. I've been wanting to do this YouTube for so long. So long. And I didn't start it out of the fear of like, oh, well, who's gonna watch it? And like, you know what I mean? I want to do it. Going back and forth in my head about if I should do it, why I should do it. The wrong mindset, okay? Like, I know what I want to do. I know what I like. You know what I'm saying? I know who I am. But it's because I've dropped these facades of me trying to be anything else but Ayanis. Facing your fears is really going to help you be who you're really meant to be. Like, on the other edge of fear, on the other side of fear is exactly who you're supposed to be. Literally, all the stuff that you're afraid to do and all the stuff that gives you anxiety and makes you anxious, it's almost like if it does, in a way, and when I say this, I'm talking about things that you know you want to do, not anything that's going to harm you or hurt you or anything like that. But things that you want to go after and go for, if it makes you a little scared and a little uncomfortable, you should actually do it. Because I feel like that's your heart that's talking to you and saying, and yearning for like you to follow your purpose and follow who you're supposed to really be. You know what I'm saying? When you're afraid to do it, it's like you should do it. If you're afraid to jump, like jump. You know what I'm saying? Because on the other side of that is happiness, bliss, purpose. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you have to face your fears. So the first step, we had comparison. We're not comparing. Stop comparing yourself to others. The second step is facing your fears. We are facing our fears and doing all of the things that we want to do. Anything, it doesn't matter. I started this YouTube. That was a little bit of a chance for me because I'm like, who's going to watch it? Whatever. Like, do it because you want to do it. Who cares? Again, another thing, posting content. Who cares if you get 5 likes? Do it because you like it. Because you fuck with it. And if you like it, I can guarantee you there's 5 other people that will like it. And then there might be 5 people that don't like it, but who cares? Which leads me into my next point. The third thing, perception, right? The only idea that matters of you is what you think of you. Stop caring about what people think of you. Stop caring about what people think of you. Stop caring about what anybody thinks of you. I need you to look at me when I say this to you. Stop caring about what people think or say about you. Perception. At the end of the day, you know who you are, and even if you're figuring it out, right? But you know who you are, you know, and things that people say about you or have an idea about you, or they may not like you or they may like you, it's okay. And guess what? Truthfully, everybody is not going to like us. Truthfully, everyone is not going to like you. Everyone's not going to like me. Everyone's not going to like everybody. You know what I mean? There's people for you and there's people who may not be for you. And that's simply okay. It's good. Better to weed them out now. Better to get them out the way now. You know what I mean? I say it is better to know now or whenever, you know what I mean, when you realize, oh, this person, these people don't like me. Cool. Good. Great. Even better. So you can just let them roll off your shoulder and say, what does it matter if you like you? What does it matter if you like me? I like me. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, y'all. Gotta have another bite. What does it matter if you like me? Really, genuinely. At the end of the day, you're gonna spend the most time with yourself. And when you look back at your life, it's you. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to look back at your life and say, and this is what I wish I would have did, or you're not. Or you're going to be like, oh, I loved my life. I had fun. I lived it. I did what I wanted to. Because you didn't care about the validation of others. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, this was something that I struggled with, and I'm gonna keep it so 100 and still do. You know what I'm saying? But this idea that what other people think about you, like it matters, like it really freaking matters, y'all. It don't. It don't. Not at all. Not at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because, like, if you get 5 likes, if you get 100 likes, if you get 1,000 likes, if you get 100,000 likes, you're still you at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? If they decided to take away social media right now, you're still you at the end of the day. Nobody and nothing can change that. Here's another thing. All people are doing is they are projecting whatever they are dealing with, however they feel. If they love themselves and they're confident, you know, when you see a pretty girl or a nice girl who says, hey, you look really nice today, I like your outfit, she can exude that and genuinely mean that because she's actually genuinely happy and she is genuinely in a good place, in a good space. And she can do that because that's what she is reflecting back to you. You know what I'm saying? That's what she's projecting to you. As opposed to someone who sees you on the street and maybe they say something rude to you like, I don't like you, or whatever. What they're really saying is that they don't like themselves. You know what I'm saying? What they're really saying is they're not having a good day today and they decided to take it out on you, or even take it a step further than just a good day. They might be miserable. They may not like their life. They may not like what's going on right now, and they project it on you. And you have to realize and differentiate that people are literally always just projecting. And that's why what other people think, it really doesn't matter at the end of the day. It doesn't matter if they do like you or if they don't. Because I'm going to say this a million times. The only thing that matters is if you like you. And also, now I'm going to get into, well, this is still the same topic at hand. People not liking you is not going to change your trajectory of where you're supposed to go. Whatever God has for you, He has for you. And nobody, and when I say nobody, can stop that. You have to really just know who you are, believe in yourself, right? And love yourself. Because if you're waiting on certain people to like you or to prove to yourself like, oh, and if these people like me, then everybody will like me and then I'll be successful. People are so wishy-washy, baby. One day they like you, the next day they hate you. Like, people's emotions are literally always switching and dictating and fluctuating based upon what they are. Damn it! Based upon what people are projecting. So whatever they're feeling, whatever they're going through, you should really start looking at that. It's like, you know what? When somebody be mean to you, somebody say something to you, you should be like, you know what? You just, in your head, just go, you know what? And then maybe you're just going through something. You know what I'm saying? Even say to them, hey, boo, are you going through something? Are you okay? All right. And you keep it pushing and move forward. You know what I'm saying? Them liking you or not liking you can always change. But what has to stay constant and remain the same is how you feel about you. And that's literally it. I'm telling you, the sooner that you stop comparing, that you face your fears and do the things you really want to do, and you stop caring about people's perceptions of you, you can be free and be you. You know the saying of be yourself, be yourself. Everybody just throws that out there. Oh, be yourself. And a lot of people don't know how to be themselves because, again, like I said, we get online and we see a zillion different people, and then like you're feeding off of that all day, every day. You're scrolling and you're like, I want to be like this, I want to be like that, I want to be like that. But without drowning out the noise and saying, like, who am I? Like, what do I like? What do I not like? What are my morals? You know what I mean? Like, do I have to do that? I don't. Do I want to do that? I do. Or I don't. You know? So yeah, those 3 things. So I say, let's stop comparing ourselves, boo-boo, because this is your life and you don't have to be nobody else but yourself. And you should be proud to be yourself because you're the bomb. All right? And then that ties into confidence. Like, when you stop comparing and stop caring about what people think about you and stop being afraid to do what you want to do, you can be more confident. You can be more bold. You can be like, you know what? I don't care if y'all don't like my outfit. This shit is the bomb. I look so cute. I don't care. It don't gotta be your style. I like it. You know what I'm saying? I like it. And I can stand on it. I don't care if nobody like it. I like it. So, you know what I'm saying? When you can be just confident, it's literally because you're getting rid of this idea of like that it had to be perfect for you to be confident. You are already the girl that you want to be. Even before you get there, you're already her. The things that you want in life, they're already yours. You just gotta act like you know what's up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta act like you know what's up. Oh, I'm full. I cannot eat all this. But I hope you guys enjoyed this girl talk as much as I did, because I feel like we bonded and we got closer. Like, I just want you guys to know, on the other end of this screen, you can do and be whatever you want to be. Don't let nothing and no one stop you, not even yourself. Because that's what it boils down to, is perfectionism is this idea of us getting in our head and us telling ourselves no before we even try. You know what I mean? Us saying, not yet, not good enough, before we even try. Because you don't even know. You can fuck around and it be like, oh damn, we like the shit that you're like, oh, I didn't know if that was gonna do well. People like it because that's just you being you. And that's all that matters at the end of the day. And I love you. I want you to live your fullest potential and be who you're supposed to be. And I want the same for myself. All these things I said to y'all is something that I have to practice and be about as well. You know what I'm saying? I am not perfect. And I feel like I used to try to like be like, oh, I can make it this. And it's like, that's hindering you from you doing you. Girl, that is hindering you. Stand up. Stand up. Okay. I love y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed this talk like I did. I'm like, do I have food on my chin? And if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share it with any other girl that needs to hear it. I just want all of us to know we are amazing and we can do anything that we put our mind to, and there are no limits. You know what I mean? There are no limits. Sky is the limit, as Weezy F Baby says. All right, I love y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Later.